All right. I want to start by giving all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Rekak, Wadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to the elect out there. All right. I'm going to do a quick lesson going into the judgments of the Lord, whose name is Yahweh. All right. I'm going to read this scripture right here. I'm going to start the lesson with this scripture. This is Hebrews 10:31. It says, "It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power." You see? And that's talking about you evil and wicked people. First with these heathens, and then our people. Well, first with our people, and then these heathens. You see? And as you're going to see in this video, this Edomite right here, she got judged by the Lord. This video is 2 years old, but I can do a lesson on it. It says a Facebook stalker threw acid on my face. All right, let's play this video, and then I'll get scriptures as the video progresses. All right, here we go.
And I would think, yeah, I am.
She was a model and a TV presenter.
If anything happened to her face, it'd be the end of everything.
The end of her dream.
In an instant, her life was changed forever. Danny Lynch had been following Kate on Facebook.
He's a psychopath.
Danny became more aggressive and started threatening Kate.
He said he'd get me and my face. And now I was just worried about, him killing me.
Allegedly hiring a hitman.
A terrible tragedy caught on tape.
Horrific scenes in a normally peaceful country.
It was absolutely horrific. We didn't get a lot of information. It was just your daughter's been in a chemical attack.
And in many ways, it's one of the most horrific ways to attack people. The damage is forever.
I'll never be like the person I was born to be like.
She could only communicate through writing. She wrote to kill me.
Before this, life was great. And then this happens. What do you remember of that day?
I lived opposite an internet cafe, so he was like, go across the road and read this email, and I promise you I'll never talk to you ever again. So for me, I was like, finally I can get rid of this psycho. But he was ringing me constantly and wouldn't leave me alone.
He really was insistent that I should go read these messages, I should go outside. And then he called me back, 1 minute later. I was like, where are you now? And I was like, just outside my flat. He was like, well, what are you wearing?
Katie was unaware that a 19-year-old man was pacing up and down her street, waiting for her.
As I came out the door, this guy walked towards me in a hoodie, and I really noticed him because his arms were locked. It wasn't like he was like this. His arms were locked, holding this coffee cup. So I thought, well, he must be begging. And I put the phone like this, and I started trying to get my money out my bag. And as I did, this guy just went whoosh. It hit this side of my face, and it was eating across my face, and it was like some contagious disease eating me up, And straight away, I knew it like that. I knew it was to do with him. And I knew he said he'd get me and my face and everything. I knew straight away.
Katie ran into her local cafe for help. An ambulance was called and she was rushed to hospital. Before the attack, Katie was living in London, working.
And as you can see, that goes into the judgment of the Lord. As you can see, let's get a quick precept. All right, this is Deuteronomy 32 and 39. It says, "See now that I, even I am He, and there's no God with me. There's no power equal to the Most High." It says, "I kill, I make alive, I wound, and I heal." And as you can see, she was wounded in the video. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand, you see? And let's get another scripture. You see, the Lord caused that to happen to her. All right, this is Psalms 78 and 49. It says, he casted upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath, indignation, and trouble by sending evil angels among them. You see, and that word angel can also mean messenger. Let's get that. And that guy was an evil messenger that was sent to her. Let's get that. Let's look up the word angel. Salakia. Let's see. Angel. Scroll down. All right, here we go. Angel.
Strong's H 4397. Malach. Malak. All right. It says angel, messenger. You see that? Messenger. So an evil messenger was sent to her for judgment. All right. Let's get one more scripture and I'll let the video play. All right, let's see. Let's go back. Let's get one more scripture. All right, this is Salakia. This is the book of Job. Let's see, this is Job. Scroll down. All right, this is Job 5:18. It says, "For he maketh sore and bindeth up. He wounded and his hands maketh whole." You see, the Lord do all that. He can make sore and he can wound. He maketh sore and he wounded. You see, those things come through him. And as you can see in this video, she was wounded. All right. All right.
Working hard to make her dreams come true.
I was a fun person, had lots of friends.
She had just started seeing a new boyfriend. 33-year-old Danny Lynch had been following Kate's modelling career and had found her on Facebook to ask her out on a date.
I really sort of quite fancied him, and the whole image he portrayed to me I really liked.
After only the second date, Danny told Katie he was in love with her.
When the date ended, he didn't want me to go, and I actually found it really sweet, and I thought it's really nice.
Kate had only been dating Danny for 2 weeks.
My friends were joking, oh, he's your number one fan, it's a bit strange. Slowly, he was sort of not really wanting me to be with my friends and be with him every day, very intense.
But he was ringing me constantly and wouldn't leave me alone.
Yeah, he was really angry and swearing at me and shouting at me.
That's because the Lord sent him as a spirit of vengeance. You see? An evil angel, an evil messenger, he was sent among her for judgment.
Who do I think I am? And I can't do this and reject him. He was saying, you're not going to just break up with me this easy. You can't just walk away from me.
And he's like, okay, I've written you an email on Facebook and I just want you to read it. And I was like, well, we don't have any internet because we didn't pay the bill. And I lived opposite an internet cafe. So he was like, go across the road and read this email and I promise you I'll never talk to you ever again. So for me, I was like, oh, finally I can get rid of this psycho. Then this guy comes towards me with a hood up and a coffee cup. So I was like, oh, this poor guy is begging. So I turned that way to get the money out, and then as I turned, he had thrown a full cup of sulfuric industrial strength acid in my face.
I thought it was a hot drink, a cup of coffee, but within split seconds, the pain was so phenomenal that I knew it was a substance as strong as something like acid.
We didn't get a lot of information from the first call. It was just, you need to come to a London hospital. Your daughter's been in a chemical attack. And they wouldn't give us any more information. We didn't know what to expect. So when we got to the hospital and they took us in to where Katie was, it was absolutely horrific. The face was completely unrecognisable. She couldn't speak, but she was writing things, and she said, where am I, what's happened? And then one of the messages was, kill me.
I just started out as a model, a TV presenter, And I was enjoying the benefits of being, I guess, what society labels as classically beautiful. And in an instant, my plans for the future.
Yeah, through the judgments of the Lord. Stop the video right here. All right. Shalom.